Hey guys, welcome to YouTube channel where hedging peso matters. So today's topic will still be in connection with ex-dividend date. Since there has been an ambiguity with the previous video I created, the manner I discussed my example there, which prompted this comment to further illustrate the 10 billion and 20 billion that I made in that previous video. So ex-dividend date, we already know this. So it is trading without the dividend. Now, the stock price movement of the ex-dividend date after the ex-dividend date would typically drop. So, yung prices sa stock market babagsak siya after the ex-dividend date. So, here, I've shown you this in the previous video and I'll be using SEC as my example. So, Semirara Corporation. First of all, let us know ano bang business ng Semirara. So, Semirara is engaged in the business of exploration and mining of coal resources. So, since maganda yung cash flow, maganda yung pasok na income nila for this year, the balance sheet provides a higher current assets compared to the previous year's current assets. Same thing with the retained earnings, mas mataas compared doon sa 2017. So, ito yung lagi kong sinasabi, retained earnings. Current assets na 24. Retained earnings naging 27. So dahil naging 27 to, more than 100% of its earnings, the corporation code says that a corporation or a company is prohibited from holding more than 100% of its earnings, retained earnings, alright? So since bawal niya hawakan to, bawat corporation, bawat company dapat ilalabas nila itong retained earnings na sobra sa 100%. Kaya i-declare nila ito in the form of dividends. So, to further illustrate, para mas maintindihan natin, so here, makikita natin, before the ex-dividend date, mas mataas itong market price compared doon sa after the ex-dividend date. The reason why is this. Here, assets plus dividends. So, itong assets plus dividends, ang pwedeng bilhin ng bawat investor or bawat trader in the stock market. So, after the ex-dividend date, meron tayong record date. So, itong retained earnings na to, inaalat na nila ito para ibayad during the payable date. Since natanggal na nila dito sa ex-dividend date, yung dividends, of course, assets na lang ang pwedeng bilhin ng bawat trader and investor in the stock market. And because of this, bumagsak yung market price. Alright? So, if there is one time na pwede kang bumili na mas mura, it is always after the ex-dividend date. Alam natin kasi babagsak yung price. So, if we would want to invest in Semirara, abangan natin yung ex-dividend date. So, after the ex-dividend date, we all know babagsak yung price. So, dito magandang bumili para makapag-antay tayo ng dividends for the next year. So, if this video enlightened the ambiguous part of my previous discussion regarding ex-dividend date, give it a thumbs up. And again guys, thank you. You might also would like to check my other videos.